Cute, sexy, and fun. You're watching CSF Nation's own WMK TV, Channel 90. All right. Thank you. A lot to reflect on yesterday. And I want to send this personal thank you to everybody who voted. And now, due to a minor setback, well, it's still a setback, we do got to start over. So, good morning, CSF Nation. I'm Makini 90 Arts Illustrator. Welcome you to the Wednesday edition of Makini in the morning. Yes, we are starting very early on this one. Hope you all are doing well today. So, long story short, the file that I was working on, it was auto-saved when it crashed. It was saving when Clip Studio crashed, and then my file ended up becoming corrupted. So here's where we are. So I'm starting from the rendering and moving up from there. So yeah, it got corrupted. Yeah, I'm a little peeved about it. So because I just finished the hair. Like I just finished the hair while I was working on this. I just finished the hair and we were getting into the suit itself. So, but I'm going to figure a workaround this time. And I think I need to, when I bring this to my tablet, I need to make this a cloud save just in case. So anyway, we'll get right into that. But before we do, I want to take a moment and say thank you to everybody who voted last night. I have a lot to say. I do have a lot to say about that video, and mostly everybody voted to just move on and let it go. You know, Melanie Mac is not worth the time and effort. It's just simply not worth it. Despite the fact that I have a lot to say. And there were parts in her last video where I took it personal. Like I really, really took it personal. And some people are suggesting that I should still do it just maybe as a segment on Makini in the morning or Makini Live. Maybe not dedicate an entire stream over it or do a video response. I'll still think about it. I'm still thinking about it, but yeah. Anyway, early in the morning, we got work to do, guys. So please smack that like button, make it jiggle, smack that subscribe button, and make it jiggle as well. This might be a good thing because I get to explain, I get to really get into my rendering process when it comes to this. And I got my colors and everything lined up, and we're going to jump right into it. Okay. So, Jay, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Jay does. It's just I have a different take. Well, okay, it's not really a completely different take, but I have a much stronger worded take. And even I was talking to Dante last night as well, and he feels like he probably shouldn't do it. He's probably in that same vein, but um I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys, and I'll put a poll up later. I'm gonna put a poll up later as we introduce everyone in the chat. First, Power, good morning. Difficulty, good morning. Penny, good morning. Power is bringing up the fact that Diamond is no. Dante made a post on Twitter, and I told him I was going to, but you guys talked me out of it, and he was considering making a video response as well, but just kind of feeling that same thing. All right. Okay. But yeah, that is the case. Christian, good morning to you. Denman, good morning. Difficulty, good morning. I will wait for you. Penny, good morning. I did send the batches out, by the way. So, all right. All right. So, baggage at the door. Okay. So, let's go ahead and begin. Let's go ahead and begin. Now, what one thing I've started using is that now there's an app. There is an app for the Pomodoro technique, and especially it even has a timer for breaks, so that's pretty cool. And what we're gonna do is go and the reason I say okay, and so the poll is up, and let me explain. The reason I'm saying do a react as a stream because there's too much of what I want to say to try to put it in one segment. There's way too much I want to say. Melanie Mack's recent video. There's too much I want to say, and like I said, it hit a nerve with me. And actually, there's some parts of the video where I really took it personal, and I think it's worth calling out. It really is worth really addressing it as it is. So, right, good morning. That's why, because I was watching Cassie, Cult Classic Cage, do review the video beat for beat, and as we were going through the video again, I got a little heated. I did get a bit heated, and I have a lot to say. That's basically what it is. So I'm sorry, guys. Let me go. I'm looking for my app so I can turn it on. Okay, there we go. All right, there. All right. So I have an app just for. It isn't. I get that, Jay. I get that, but it's more of me wanting to air some things off my chest as well. So, but but I'm in the clear head for it. So, but it is up to you guys. If that's not the case, then no. But I really have a lot to say, and if I have to rustle up a bit of feathers to do so, then I will. Okay. All right, but it's up to you guys. It is up to you guys. So, all right, guys, let's do this. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and turn on. I'm going to turn on the camera, or not turn on camera. I mean, turn on OBS, so that way we can record this whole thing as we're going along. Okay. All right, there we go. Start recording. All right, let's begin. I'm gonna have fun with this. This is gonna be fun. This is going to be fun. All right. So okay, it's a little cooler. I have no opinion. I don't. No, I do have an opinion, and I have zero respect. I have zero respect for that woman at this point. I've lost all respect for that woman. Any embers of sympathy is gone. So anyway, no sympathy for here. So it's for the weak. anyway, let's begin. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start with a base coat, pretty much. The way I do this is I'm going to be the way I do it is I am going to start off with base. What did I say? Base coat. Yeah, start off with a base coat, basically. As you can see here, I'm using an airbrush to kind of start with the tone. Airbrush to basically set my tone first. And we got to do this for each one. And this is where the benefit of this is the fact that I have a lot of the fact that I just have the face to be doing in terms of skin tones and such like that. So I don't have to do much else. But what I do prefer using is the lasso tool. Oh, and there's a lot of way I can use the lasso tool as well. It's a really good way of utilizing that lasso. Utilizing the lasso tool here. And that's going to add, and especially with the way I do it, especially with the way utilizing the lasso tool, it's going to make a lot of stuff seem much more three-dimensional as well. It's going to seem a lot more three-dimensional here. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this one face at a time. One face at a time. Yes, it did. Yes. Yes, right. Yes, even in Cage's chat, people were telling me, don't let this bully get to you. Don't let this little bully get to you, or don't let this jerk get to you, because she is a complete jerk. So, okay, so get that. So starting with, like I said, starting with the base coat that I use for airbrushing. Then we're gonna get right into actual detailing, get into the actual shading. So I'm gonna use a let's use yeah, I think we can use a painterly brush, something that kind of mixes the softer edges with the harder edges as well. Something with a harder edge and a softer edge as well. This one is definitely not. Here. Here. And we're going to do this one face at a time, okay? Instead of trying to, I think it'll be much faster if we do it that way versus trying to hit one coat. Or, well, we're going to do it per layer, but we're just going to work on one face at a time. Instead of saying, like, I'm going to add the base, I'm going to add the airbrush, I'm going to add the tones on one face, then add the airbrush on the next one. No, I'm going to do the full rendering, do a full layer. I'm going to do the full layer on one face, and then we're going to switch over, do a full layer on the other face as well. So, do I have my? Oh no, I do not. Shoot. Here. Here. So let's put here. Here. Forgot to add the noise texture on this one. I forgot to add my noise texture on this one. My bad. Oh, wait, hold on. I'll be right back. Trying to do this without my drawing glove. I was like, nah. That's not right. There we go. Now I can be much more precise. Now I can be much more precise. Okay. So we do have to start over. Unfortunately, my file got corrupted. Again, what happened was that it was saving when Clip Studio crashed on my when Clip Studio crashed on my PC on my tablet. It was auto saving, and yeah, the file ended up becoming corrupted. So what I'm going to do when I bring this over to my tablet, and I'm going to be working on this today, is I am going to enable I'm going to enable cloud save. I'm going to enable a cloud save on this one, so that way you can still save it into the cloud servers and stuff like that, and I can just pick up from there. So it's just that with Clip Studio's new especially it's just with Clip Studio's new update on mobile is just weird, because it's like you can now save you can now automatically just like save it as you can now automatically save over the original file, but you can't export it. What you used to do is that you can actually save it, but you have to export the file from there, and now automatically it just saves over it. So, and with auto saving turned on and such like that, so I think enabling that cloud save, so that way I don't lose much progress. That way, if that happens again, I don't lose too much progress. Good morning, Grumpy. So that's how we do it. That's how we do it, basically. So we have that. We have that. Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, that should be, for the most part. Some crazy, great stuff here. Here. So yeah, yeah, that might be the case, but listen, okay, okay, real talk. Okay, I'll break this. I'll just do a I'll just do a break. I'll break this down into one segment. I'll just break this down to a single segment. First, okay, first of all, Mel's a hypocrite. I think we can all unanimously agree that she is a hypocrite. She is a complete hypocrite. But that's not where but that's where only the beginning. That's where it begins basically. She she's using she's using the Bible. She's using God and Jesus basically as an excuse. She's using it as a shield. That was the first problem I had with that. She is clearly using it as a shield, using her religion as a shield, and to be able to be able to come off as snotty and such like that. That was the first thing I had a problem with. The second thing that I had a problem with because apparently she can't let it go because it's clear that she got so much blowback from her statement beforehand that she can't let it go. The second thing that I had a so let's read this again. Again, she's using Christianity as a shield. She's using it as a shield. She's using it as an excuse. And in that sense, she is giving Christians a bad name. She is making Christians look bad. That's the first part I had a problem with. Because throughout this video, all I hear is excuses. Uses a freaking defense mechanism when she was here when clearly she was wrong. The second is the moral puritanism. The second is the elitism. Because she comes off as an elitist snob and she thinks she's better than you when she could and it clearly and she says later on in the video, I'm not better than anyone. When that is such a lie. You were acting better than you think you're better than all of us. I did have a problem with that. This elitist mindset, this moral puritanism, I got sick of real quick. You're not better than anyone. Yet you spent the entire video basically saying you're better than me. You're better than everyone else. The third part that I had a problem with was that if you're into stuff like Stellar Blade, if you're into stuff like The First Descendant, you're a loser. She flat out said, you're a loser. Yeah, I took umbrage with that. So I'm a loser, basically, according to this troglodyte. Not only am I a loser, but my audience are losers too. You see that? You see that elitist mentality? You see that elitist snob mentality? That and using that as using that as a freaking shield is making all Christians look bad. Do you see what I'm getting at here? Where I had a problem with that? Being completely full of herself. she kept stumbling upon her words. She kept finding excuses. She kept making excuses. She kept basically using the term prawn as basically painting it with a broad brush throughout the entire video. Throughout the entire video, she was painting everything with a broad brush. She was using the term prawn loosely when she knows damn well that prawn, and even especially softcore, involves nudity. I don't have a problem. Most born again Christians, I'm totally fine with, because they're not as judgmental as her. Because this was completely judgmental, and that's where I took a lot of umbrage with, was how judgmental and condescending she came off as. The point where I took it personal was her basically describing her describing her as an artist, and basically saying that because I'm into what I draw, because I draw what I'm into, I'm not legitimate in her eyes. I don't have passion in her eyes. I don't actually care about my work. You guys have been with me since I started this YouTube gig, since starting this YouTube thing. And you guys know all well. You guys have watched every single stream I've done for the past 4 years. You guys have watched every video, every speed art, every time lapse. And you know for a fact how passionate I am about this. You know for a fact how much time I put into this. How much this matters to me. And for Melanie to see something like that because of the stuff that I draw, that does not make me legitimate. Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell. Go to hell. It wasn't a fixated on that, but it was the entire video did set me off. And I have a lot to say. You don't get to decide that. You don't get to judge. You don't get to judge how people live their life. You don't get to judge what people are into. Because what she was advocating for the entire time is censorship. So I'm not going to have sympathy. So if you guys vote for me to do a reaction video, I'm not going to have any sympathy whatsoever. I am not holding back. And I don't care I don't care how many people I rustle up feathers with, because I need to get this off my chest. I need to say something. And apparently I get dislikes. And apparently I do get dislikes every time I bring her name up. So I'm totally fine with that, because it caused a divide even within her fan base about this whole thing. And my stance, I said this when I was super chatting, and I was super chatting a lot on Cassie's stream. I said this here, and I'm gonna say this now. At some point, Melanie's fans need to wake up and realize that she is a complete hypocrite, that she is acting nothing but an elitist snob. And she's trying to use the Bible as an excuse, trying to use it as a shield. She's not walking that path. She clearly isn't. I ain't Gigi Nako, but she's making Christianity look bad. Because guess what? In Cassie's stream, there were a lot of Christians in there calling her out. And if she wants to play this born, and she can't play both sides. She can't talk on both sides of her mouth anymore. That's the problem I had. You don't get to be judgmental. You're not like no. You don't get to be judgmental. And that's why I was questioning, are you even serious with yourself? Are you even honest with yourself? Because it was a lot of dishonesty. A lot of dishonesty. And her fans want to treat her as some kind of purity of intent. No, screw off with that. That's peddling dishonesty, plain and simple. Oh, you get. Yeah, I'm getting heated. Yeah, you can see I'm getting heated with this. And she wants to talk about being genuine when she has not shown an ounce of genuineness. One, the only thing she's genuine about is being a hypocrite and being up her own ass. That's the only thing she's genuine about. Sorry. Yeah, I'm getting heated. I am getting heated the more I bring this up. And that's why I asked you guys last night if I should make a video talking about it. If I should talk about it, because yeah. So we'll see. But if you guys end up voting for me reacting to Mel's video on Friday, I'm putting a warning out right now. I'm not holding back. I am not going to hold back. I am not going to make, and now people are not going to be happy with me. People are not going to be happy with me. And I am not holding back. And if Mel was actually genuine, she would get rid of that Laura Croft statue in her room as well. But I guess I'm a loser. So I'm a loser in her eyes, and I guess you all are losers as well. And I'm not legitimate art. I'm not legit. So okay, all right, that's fine. I guess I'm not a loser then. So no, then I'll just then that just gives me much more. That just gives me much more of. That gives me much more of a. That gives me much more. That gives me much more fire to make sure to prove your ass wrong. To prove your miserable ass wrong. So I could probably thank her for that. Because this is kind of the way she's going to act and try to act like she's better than everyone else. And using the good book as a shield for it, when she probably knows damn well that she knows damn well that the Bible even looks down on even that kind of attitude. As far as the grifter comments are concerned, I'm not going there. She just seems mentally lost. That's all. She's mentally lost and mentally confused. And by the way, nobody was asking her stand to defend stuff like Starboy and First Ascendant. Nobody was asking her. But you can't play this both. But you can't play both. You can't speak on both sides of your mouth. You can't play both sides at this point. But you're not going to disrespect. You're not going to absolutely just disrespect. Think you're better than anybody else, especially anybody else in this space. Nah. I'm not part of this. I'm my own thing. You know, I've learned a lot from Jay the Concept this past year. And one thing I've learned is be your own thing, man. I'm not part of this. I may say similar talking points, but I don't consider myself part of this, anti woke side. You speak your mind, man. You speak your mind. Speak what's in your heart, dude. And Mel, it's probably better off you focus on your Bible channel, because at this point you clearly have issues. You have serious issues, and you're trying to use and using the Bible is not help, and using the Bible to try to think of yourself as better than everyone else. That's not how Christians walk. I'm not perfect either. Nobody is. But I'm not going to play this judgmental crap. I'm not going to sit here. You're going to try to judge me, thinking that you're somehow holier, that you're holier than thou attitude gives you carte blanche. That was my statement. He is without sin. Cast the first stone. Yes, people can change, but this clearly comes off as a 180, and it's clearly her dealing with it clearly is still her dealing with a bad divorce. Some cases, people are saying it's clear that because she's older than me, by the way, she's older than me, and she doesn't have much time either. She hasn't much time to she's older than me, and she doesn't have much time to really raise a family. That's low. That's a low blow even for me. I'm not going there. But clearly she's troubled. Yeah, she's just under 40. Exactly. It was just nothing but throwing stones at glass houses. That's all I saw. Nothing but throwing stones at glass houses. When you're living in the glassiest of glass house. I'm not like I said, you guys voted, so I'm not holding back. So on Friday, I'm not holding back. And besides, it's my 4-day weekend anyway. It's my 4-day weekend, so we'll do a longer show on Friday, but I am not holding back. Not once. Not once. I'm not holding back. I'm not going to be nice. She thinks she's. Sorry. We can click. Okay. Okay. Short break. All right. All right. All right. All right. I realized I went over 25 minutes, so I'm going to take a short break and then we will pick it up from there. Okay. So as you can see, I'm using an airbrush. I'm using the airbrush I'm using an airbrush along with a more painterly brush. It's a good mix of softer and harder shading, harder edges as well. So what we're going to do? No, 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 please. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Focus on the words, and that's what I plan to do. And it was the words that really, it was the words that really, really hit a nerve with me. And it's the moral puritanism that hits a nerve with me. And it's something I'm by principle, I'm genuinely against moral puritans, no matter what side of the aisle. I'm against puritans. Period. So anyway, so anyway, um, what I'm doing is essentially what I'm doing is, like I said, I'm starting with I'm using a tonal brush. I'm using the tonal using an airbrush for tones first, and then going in and using the going in and using a shade painterly with the oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. I'm working with styles. It's I'm working with different styles and such like that. I'm working with approaches and such like that. So, but as you can see, definitely just trying to replicate that. Um, when the timer goes up, what we're gonna do next is start on the we're going to do the lighting next. We're going to do the light tones and then highlights and then the backlight. And we can probably knock that out within the next 25 minutes. Okay. So, you can copy it. So, so, but, that's where we are right now. Now, the next, I do want to show you an example. This is from Teddy. This is from Teddy Pocky. I want to share this. Um, I'm doing it kind of this way, the way they do shading, just like this. And if you blow this up, doing it just like that. So once we get to the lighting, we're going to be adding, we're going to be adding softer tones like this. We're going to be adding the highlights just like that. We're also going to be adding skin textures and such as well. So that's what I'm basically, that's what I'm following from. That's just showing you an example. So showing you an example. And then there's even additional tones and such like that, like atmospheric tones as well. So we have a lot to do, basically. All right. So I'm just waiting for that to go over. I am working on a video. I'm working on a short video. This is about the whole 9SP Twitter drama. I wanted to just say my point in regards to that. So expect that. I'm hoping to have that video up by Friday or so. That'll be my first commentary video of the new year. So okay, so I still have about a minute left of my short break, and then we're going to jump right into we're gonna jump right into the lighting. We're gonna jump right into the lighting. So let me see if I can epidemic sound. Where's epidemic sound? I still can't. can't use cookie. Oh my god. All right, it's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right. So what's next? All right. So we are almost done. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Okay. Breaks up. It is time to start on the lighting part of the face and everything. So, all right. Hope you guys are ready. Oh no, we got a T1000. Okay. Okay, Predators against Arknights infield. You got seen. Studios like Blizzard, one episode. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's begin. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. And that's the example I'm looking forward to. All right. 7-1. Let's begin. Uh, there we go. There we go. All right. Can you hear me? Sound check. Sound check. Okay. There we go. Okay, sound check. Perfect. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Next up, the lighting. Okay. Next up is the lighting. So, what we're going to do first. So, lighting layer, we're going to set it to screen 80%. Screen value 80%. And what we're going to do first is we're going to what we're going to do first is we're going to I'm going to be using the we're going to do the same thing. We're going to tone it a bit. We're going to start with the tones basically. So I'm going to be using a lighting brush basically. So effect, what I need to do is I need to put it right underneath. So here. So we got the obvious brush. I'm using a lasso tool. Here. 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 We're going to start from here. So we're going to start from here. We're going to, so I'm putting the lighting layer underneath the, it's going right underneath the shadows, basically. So I put it right below. As you can see here. Here. And here. Here. As you can see, use the lasso tool again. Here, as you move up. Yeah, so as you can see. So let me do this again. Let me do this again. Let me do this again. Here, 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 here. So you can see that tone is adding more so. In fact, what I want to do is go back and add this edge here, add this edge right here, just like that. Okay, so let's go back to lighting. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. Lasso, gonna lasso it. Lasso, and then airbrush it first. So soft airbrush. Here, and I'm gonna soften some of these edges here. As you can see, you can see the adds a bit more of that tone. So you can go up here, same thing. So ambient brush, and you could just glaze it. You don't have to completely press it down. This is where adjusting your pen settings is essential. Adjusting your pressure setting is essential, basically. Here, as you can see, and it's going to when I did this before on Monday, I mentioned that there's a glow that she's got. Like Penny has like this subtle glow to her smile, and that's kind of what I want to replicate when I did this again. When I'm doing this again, so here, lasso, same thing, lasso tool. Here, here, here. So we have this here. So we got that. And then what we have 18 minutes. We have 18 minutes. So we can use Stevie Painterly. Here we can add, like I said, add subtle cases. Although I do think the face on the second and third one look a lot better. I will admit to that. Here, kind of looks like Sky a little bit. Here, and then here. Then I could custom. Then what I want to do is I want to here. So we got that. So we got those. Okay, now we got the. Okay, I got the light tones. It's not too much. The lighting, not too much, but you can see a staunch difference. You can see that staunch difference as well. So I'll show you guys real quick. You can see that staunch difference. So turn this off. Yeah. So you can really see it, coming together. In fact, we take the whole thing off. You can really see it come together. Now we can do the lighting. We can do the actual lighting, actually do highlights. So we're going to put this on the top layer. So highlight is about the same thing. Highlights, we can probably do about the same thing, give or take. Yeah, we could probably do the same thing, give or take, in regards to. Yeah, we can probably do about the same thing, give or take. Okay, this one I'm gonna like here. So highlights, we're gonna have this set to screen. %, 80%, and then we're gonna set this because we got 15 minutes. All right, so we'll start with this part here. See apparently again. Here. 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 Little touches under her eyes as well. And little touches under the eyes. Here. Here. What we can do, actually, what we can do, it's a cool little thing. I'm gonna put this here, right here. Put this in here. Little subtle. We can put a little subtle glow under the eye, under the pupil, on the top of the pupil here. Put a subtle glow on top of the pupil. Here. In fact, take that, and what we can do here. Here. So we have that. Then here. Here. And then for the lips, we can do Here. Here. A subtle touch there. Go back to shade parentally. Here. For her lips to make the kind of the lips sparkle, lips shine a bit. We can do this over on top like this. You can see how it definitely is definitely adding a lot more a lot more of a genuine look to the lips as well. We can also add a subtle glow on top of the eyeball as well. Very top of the eyeball, the tippy top of the eyeball. Here. And I'm going to close blur this. I'm soften this here. So it looks like there's a subtle glow. Just like that. So now you can see it really come out just like that. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do the same thing here. Got 10 minutes. We're going to do the same thing. Lasso. Subtle glow. Like a very subtle glow. Very subtle glow here. Shade painterly. Here. All right, you got this. Subtle touches like this. Subtle touches just like that. Then we're going to add a subtle light streak. Screen works. I don't know. I'm not sure if overlay or like a soft light works, but definitely worth trying out. I prefer a screen. Basically. Here. You can see it's like like it's creating a glow. It's creating a glow with her, creating a glow within Penny's smile here. Speaking of which, we can add rim lighting here as a subtle glow, and then Penny's smile. You see that? Then Penny's smile. Then we could do a small. You can start small, or start with a glaze it first, and then color over it. Here. Here. We're going to add a subtle glow along the top of the lip. We're going to subtle glow on top of the lip using the lasso tool. Light glaze, just a light glaze like this. Boom. Just like that. Just like that. In fact, get back to the contact shading. Here. Here, here. Here. Okay, now let's go back about 6 minutes. 6 minutes. So let's see. Here. 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 A subtlety. We can do a light. You can just do a light strip. You don't have to do like a glow, like a kind of like a soft brush glow. You can just do like a light strip, just like this. You can just subtly glaze it too. Subtly glaze it too. Oh, oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. So go back. I want to go back to the redness real quick. I want to add more of a subtle, add more of that subtle, add more of that subtle red cheeks. Make those cheeks a little more redder. Makes those cheeks a little more redder. There we go. There we go. As you can see. There we go. Okay, so we got that. Now we have enough time to do a backlighting, to do a backlight basically. So we're gonna put the backlight on top, just underneath the highlights. So we got about 4 minutes. Here. And we're gonna set this to 60. We're actually gonna add a subtle backlight. It's gonna add a subtle tone underneath. And if we are lucky, if no, I'm just kidding. If we have enough time, we may add some skin textures on during this session. We can add some skin textures here. That's some subtle textures to this session as well. But you can see how you can really see how it's coming together. You can really see how the face and everything is coming together, the way it's rendered and such like that, the way that there is a subtle glow, a glow to her smile, a glow to glow to the skin complexion as well. Her complexion as well. Like it's almost very. It is a glow. It is glowing. Adding these here. Adding these areas here and there, you know? Here. Here. here, as you can see. So go. It's just only the face, and yet it's only the face, and yet there's so much more you've added to the face. Yeah, it's just such a subtle way you add to the face, but you've added so much more to the face, though. You added so much to the face. He feels like it pops. It feels like there's so much pop to it now. Here. 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 Okay, so we got the highlights. Let's go back. I need to go back and add the. I didn't realize I had the sheet there. So here's what we're gonna do. Do we still have time? Okay, we only have a little time left of this session. Little time. We only got 16 seconds. Come on, Mac. Come on. I got 16 seconds. No, we only have 16 seconds. No. Here. Here. Okay, I know it's done. It's done. I know we're done. Okay. All right. So let me do just do one more thing, and just add the lips. Just add this little thing on the lips here. Okay. Boom. There we go. So the only thing left, really, the only thing left is the. Really, the only thing left, yeah. Really, the only thing left is if there's a need to put like a texture, like a skin texture, like a soft texture on the face. But now you can see how the face is coming along here. So let me go and say, let's see, the chat says, okay. Okay. All right, so here, Punk Waddle, good to see you. I'm going to end the poll right now. I'll draw you two. Oh, thank you, Riot. Thank you. Okay, good, stunning. Good morning. Let's see. Emerald, good morning. Thank you, Emerald, for what you were saying. Are you playing Marco Polo with the chat? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So, Uncle Waddle, good to see you. Okay. So we got another. We only have enough for one more 25-minute session. So what we're going to do next is add a subtle skin texture, and then we're going straight into the hair. So for what happened was that my file was corrupted yesterday, so I am starting over from the start of this rendering process, basically. So we're gonna get that. So the next 25, I'm waiting for. I got 2 minutes left on my short break. Then we're going to do the skin texture, and then we're gonna jump straight to the hair. So that basically just shows you guys how I render the face this way. I really like how doing it this way. Like I said, I'm going to show you guys. all that good stuff. You see, I'll show you guys an example. This is of Teipaki's work because I'm trying to get to trying to team this kind of. This is Teipaki's work, and I'm trying to. I get. I guess you could say I'm trying to hit this level of like rendering. This is the kind of rendering I'm trying to aim for, basically. It's very detailed. It's very like very strong as well. Very strong, very detailed rendering as well. So I want to try to really nail that with the skin tones and such like that, especially in my own style as well. Um, so all right. Okay, so okay, now I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to this. So I think the first thing we're gonna do with the hair. We're gonna set the tone first. We're gonna set our tones first, and then what we're going to do is we're gonna start shading. I think I figured it out. I don't think it. Okay, okay, scratch that. I don't think I figured it out. I know, I know. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Okay, yeah, it's time. All right, it is time. All right, it's time. Oh, you're referring to Sushi Squad. Yeah. So apparently the Bruce Wayne was retconned. So Batman was retconned in Sushi Squad. That was not a real Batman. That was a clone Batman apparently. And the real Batman came out of nowhere. That doesn't help save your game and it doesn't mitigate all of the BS. So yeah, yeah, you can go to hell with that one too. Anyway, anyway, you guys ready? Let's do this. All right, one last 25-minute session, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Okay. All right, let's do this. So we're gonna start with the tone. We're gonna start with some subtle tones first. So I'm gonna hold this out. Now we're gonna go into the hair. We're gonna put this above the blonde and red highlights, and we're gonna add tones. Actually, we could put this. Actually, we could probably put this underneath. Okay. Here. Here. Here, I'm just adding just a subtle dark tone before we begin. Just adding a subtle dark tone. Here. Here. Subtle touch. And they're just going to start from, and we're going to start from there, okay? here, and you could just just soft glaze it. Just soft glaze it. That's what I'm practically preferring to do. Okay, so we'll start from there. Okay. So I hope you guys like this. I really do hope you guys like this. Okay, so we got that. Now we're ready. Okay, we are ready. So what I I'm gonna use Naga as an example. I'm gonna use Naga as an example. What I'm gonna use Naga as an example. So what I want to achieve. Let me go back to this. Go back to the base render. We're gonna try to achieve this kind of shading though. Achieve this kind of shading basically. So that's what we're gonna achieve here. When we do the contact, when it was a contact, and when we get to the contact shading, we're gonna do the same. Just much darker context, just like that. As you blow it up. So you can see how it adds so much more. There's so much more value as well. There's so much value, especially with the backlighting and tones. This is what we're trying to achieve here. Okay, so let's do it. Let's do it. So we're gonna start with the. Sorry if I have a hard time. I have a hard time trying to explain it. Explain it basically. Let's explain it. That's what we want to achieve. Okay. Start shape painterly. So we're gonna start base, multiply 40. Let's see what we can. Let's see what we can achieve. Just a subtle glaze. We'll start with a subtle glaze first. Here. As you can see, guys. Here. 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 Let's see if we can finish this in like 10 minutes. Let's see if we can get the base shading done in 10 minutes. Here. I had fun putting the hair together yesterday before the file got corrupted. I did have a lot of fun putting the hair together, though. Let's see here. Here. Here, here, you got this, Mac. The hair. Remember, just try to see if we can get this. Like I said, get this all. See if we can get this all done in 10 minutes. Do it subtle. You can do it subtle. Here, 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 here. Here. In 14 minutes. I'm trying to get to. Here. So you can see here. You see here it's going to come together. Here. All right. Give about 3 minutes. I want it to. It's done. Here. And this also includes the hairband as well. This wants to do this hairband. So I did get Penny. Penny has longer pigtails, longer twin. I basically just gave her twin tails. Let's here. Here, it's our in-game model. Here. 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 We got about 11 minutes. And I will admit, I am kind of speeding through this one. I will admit to that. Here. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. Now, so we're going to add some darker. Now, for the contact, we're going to add darker tones, but we are going to add much more darker shadows as well. So we're going to go deep into the lines. As you can see, we're going to go deep into the lines. And I can get away, and I could probably get away with this using with the contact layer, multiply 60. Now, I can actually use a fine line brush for this one. See that? Hits those those little darker areas right there. I hope you guys see it. Hope you all see it. Here. 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 And here. Here. Just for the shadows, basically. Here. Here. Just like this. Just like this. Just like this. Just like that. And here. Probably don't need to. We can probably just use chain parent for this one. All right, Mac. Here. We only got 5 minutes, guys. Only 5 minutes. Like that. We get back to use. I'm going to go back to the fine line brush. So we got that now. So we got the hair. Hair on one head. Let's quickly try to do it. Right, so same thing. Same thing. Here. 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 Like this. Just the darker areas. That's what we're focusing on, guys. Okay. So just those darker areas, guys. That's the contact shading. We only had 3 minutes. Let's see how far we can get. Here. Here. Okay. Let's use the painterly for softer edge. Painfully for a softer edge. Here. Oh my god. No, 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 no. Come on, come on. There we go. Here. We'll have it, guys. We're gonna have it, I promise. Here. Okay, save real quick. Let me save real quick and then save real quick. Okay. Oh, that's what it was. Sorry, I'm watching a trailer. I was listening to something, and I'm like, what is this? And I'm like, where's that Project SEO? So basically, that I'm watching this gameplay trailer of basically a third person. If you're familiar with Girls Frontline 2, apparently there's a third person shooter version of Girls Frontline 2. And I was like, this looks interesting. I will say rough around the edges, but it looks interesting. It's a third person shooter, basically. And I do play Girls Frontline 2, by the way. You know. So we only got we're done. We're done. Okay, we are done. All right. Sorry everyone, I could not get far. Sorry, I couldn't get far here, so oh my god. Isn't that just Snowbreak? I know, no, it's called Project NET. And it's yeah, I would say Snowbreak similar to that. Fatal Bullet, which is basically uh Fortnite with waifus, but this is basically Snowbreak with Girls Frontline. Yeah, it's a multiplayer it's a multiplayer shoot as a third person shooter, which I don't know what is it, but man, I've been getting into a lot of third person shooters lately. So I'm getting into third person like Snowbreak, First Descendant, and all that such. So so anyway, that is it, guys. Unfortunately, we couldn't get any further than this, but thank you guys so much. Thank you for letting me ramble on a bit. And we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this again. I'm gonna add it to my. I'm gonna post it to my. I'm gonna post it to. I'm gonna add it to the. Add it to my tablet, so hopefully it doesn't get corrupted this time. I know how to save it properly. We know you play it. Shut up. Shut up. But I'll post an update to this later, so that way you guys can see the full thing and everything, and I'll add an update to this. But is it so Friday? So on shut up, Sean. Anyway, so on Friday, I will be doing a full reaction to Melanie Mac's video, and I am not going to. I'm not going to hold back. I am not going to be holding back. I am going to be as honest. I'm going to be as genuine. Unlike I'm the honest and genuine. And yeah, a lot of this, I might get heated in a couple of ways. So be ready. This is just me. I'm going solo on this one because I do have a lot of things to say about the video she made. And I just feel like I've said so much already. It definitely does feel like I've said so much already, but uh, no, I'm dead serious when it comes to this ish. So get ready. You're gonna see angry Makini pop out a couple of times, and yeah, everything gonna get. That's fine, Sean. That's fine, Sean. It's totally fine, but I'm not. I'm not tripping on eggshells when I talk about this on Friday. So I might lose followers. I might rustle up some feathers, but I don't care. I really, really don't care. So, uh, no. I need to get this off my chest. I really do. So, anyway, guys, hope that change it. Sean, I know you and me, we're good, man. I love you, man. So totally understandable. Just understand, I'm not changing my opinions for anyone. I am not changing this. No, I am going, and I will be as Sean, I guarantee you, I will try to be as clean. I'll try to have a clean mind when I go into this. So, but I need to get this out off my chest. No, I'm not going to talk about it on Sunday, Sean. This is gonna be my final say on this, and hopefully after Friday, I don't ever want to speak about this woman ever again. I really don't. I really don't want to talk about this woman ever again. So I'm gonna let it all out. So bring. Anyway, guys, smack that like button, make it jiggle. Smack the subscribe button, make it jiggle. Thank you to all of the channel members. Remember, guys, I forgot. Of course, I didn't forget. We got 8. I repeat, we got 8 stickers left of the Psylocke, of the base Psylocke sticker, and we still have plenty of the Vengeance sticker, but we have 8 left. We are free, like I said, 30% off the entire store, 30% off everything in the store until the end of this month. Okay, so I have 30% off until the end of this month. Go ahead, check it out, get the stickers. I want to get these sold out. I want to get both Psylocke stickers sold out. So guys, please share around. I'm going to keep promoting this. I'm going to keep promoting this clearance sale as well. So really appreciate that. Thank you guys so much. Anyway, I am Makini 90, Artist Illustrator. Thank you for tuning in to this Wednesday edition of Makini in the morning. Until tomorrow, or till next time, stay cute, stay sexy, have fun, take care, much love, never apologize for wanting attractive women in your media, especially in your video games. And above all else, never stop drawing. And before we get out of here, I got something I want to share. So enjoy, everyone. I will see you all next time. Love y'all. Peace. Okay, let me try this again. All right, let's try this again. Can you hear it now?
Hey everyone! Get ready to feast your eyes on the strongest Shiranui fighter around! Yo, Nipponichi! Show me what you have. I'm not gonna lose. Stay down. Really now? You shouldn't keep a girl waiting. Watch your head. I am the bride of the Shiranui. As predicted. Floating like a butterfly, singing like a bee. Hey, what are you looking at? Up here.
Makini in the Morning is filmed before a live studio audience at Makini Studios in Arcadia Village's South Tower right here in Pacific City. Want to be a part of the next Makini in the Morning live show audience? Huh? All you have to do is visit youtube.com/Makini90 or call 765-9077 toll free. Makini in the Morning is produced by Silver Night Productions with Makini Draws Productions in association with Channel 90 Television and is distributed by CSF Nation Domestic Television Distribution. Take 5, much more formal this time.